BJ Thorsness, and a little less than a year ago, right before I turned 67, I decided I had to do something about my body. I'd always been active, but then I had a series of health issues, including low thyroid and vitamin D deficiency and a knee that came back to haunt me. I was even on crutches for a while, and the result was it took its toll on my body, and I gained weight. I lost a lot of strength and flexibility, and I felt like an old woman, and I wasn't ready for that. So I decided I'd better address this issue right away, and I thought I'd find a trainer who would come to my house and help me set up a home gym and show me what to do, because I work at home, and I thought that would be good. But before I found that trainer, I found Aloha and Jen, and I decided to try one of Jen's classes. And I came that very evening, and aside from the fact, or maybe because of the fact that she called me day one all evening, I was hooked. In fact, I was day 2, then I was day 3, and sometimes I become day 1 again, and I didn't get a name for about a week. But I knew that Jen's workshop was, what she was doing, the exercises were what I needed. It made me feel like that I could do things like I did when I was a kid. Climb trees, swing up onto a horse, jump over a creek, that kind of thing. So it felt good. So I started working with her 3 times a week. And she taught me how to eat. It turns out I wasn't eating enough carbs, and I wasn't eating things at the right time, the carbs in the right time of day, and the protein, that kind of thing. She taught me how to move. Jen pushes you and pushes you, but she pushes you to do what you didn't know you could do, and she watches very carefully, so you can almost count on her being right. It's not a good idea to argue anyway. And at the end of it, you're just covered with sweat and you feel great because you know you've done something. I somehow automatically lost weight. I thought I needed to lose maybe 10 pounds, and I think I ended up losing, I don't know, 30, 35, I can't even really quite remember. But I went from a really tight size 12 to a size 6, and I got my energy back even more, and flexibility, and it felt great. So I'm taking a break from the real Jen right now, and I'm working with virtual Jen online. One of the things that feels good is I realized I learned how to handle dumbbells, I learned how to handle TRX, the suspension apparatus, I learned how to do certain things, and it feels really good to know what weights are right for me and to know how to push my own self. And I'm going to soon turn 68, and I don't feel like an old lady, as I was beginning to feel a year ago, quite the contrary. So my advice to anyone of an age, and particularly women who somehow seem to just give up sooner, is get off your duff and go work out. If you can't get to Jen, try virtual Jen online, or do somebody, because you won't believe what will happen to your body. And I can honestly say this is the best thing I've done for myself in a lot of years. So, good luck.